Adaptive leaders, so adaptive activities for adaptive leaderships. They must be able to mobilize, motivate, organize, orient, and focus the attention of others. To this approach, they are helping others to explore and change their values. They have to be able to encourage others to address and resolve changes that are central to their lives. And going along with that, those activities then translate into the 4 different viewpoints of adaptive leadership, which go from the systems perspective, biological perspective, service orientation perspective, and psychotherapy perspective. The systems perspective, this approach assumes that many problems people face, they embed in complicated interactive systems. Their problems are viewed as very complex and very dynamic, but they can evolve and change as easily as everything else, and they're connected to relationships. The biological perspective, they're having to adapt to both their internal cues or what they're used to that happens, or what their gut says they want to, and external environments, so school, work, church. So they're going off of their internal motivations basically and their external motivations. They have to be able to adapt to new circumstances. And service orientation, that's also very similar, and that's just where basically you do service and you have to adapt and just assume the best for change. And also, in addition to service orientation, you have to be able to serve people, to help their problems, to gain possible solutions to change, and that's how you help them to make those changes and to adapt quickly as possible. And the last one, psychotherapy. Psychotherapy is when people accomplish adaptive work. They understand that people need a supportive environment, and they adapt more successfully when they face difficult challenges directly and different problems. They learn how to distinguish between the fantasy and the reality of problems, and that's where the therapy comes in. They resolve their internal conflicts. They learn more about their new attitudes and behaviors, so it becomes a very internal change. And taken together, these 4 viewpoints, they really explain and characterize everything that adaptive leadership has to offer.